Hello everyone and welcome to the most entertaining and most impartial football show in all of India, Mandya and West India, which is currently on top of YouTube from the bottom. Welcome to Football with Pulkeshi. Kicking off the game week was a match between a Chelsea and a Newcastle. So this match could not have been more one-sided as Callum Wilson was missing from a Newcastle's team. So he was also missing from my FPL team, which we will get to later. He is not the only person who is missing. So the first goal was a own goal from a Newcastle as Ben Chilwell is done 1-6 and the opposition is put on a goal inside. So the second goal was scored by Jan Ibrahim as surprisingly Timo Werner for the second time in 2 matches is put on a assist. I am gotten a very much shocked that this person is giving me a point, so I don't know, something has happened to him. So one more thing I want to remind you, dear friends, that last week's Mata Mantra that I had done on AZH is worked. This match is not played well at all. He's just not gotten a point. So please, if anybody wants me to do any Mata Mantras, kindly let me know. I am available for 50 rupees only. So with this win, Chelsea are gone up to a third place in the table. So one more thing is that Mr. Mendy, as from his came on, is done a very amazing job and is not given goals at all. So anybody wants to kindly put him in the FPL, he can put it. This is the FPL tip for the week. Moving on to the next match, that was between a Burnley and a Crystal Palace. So there was nothing much that we can talk on about. Yeah, so many people are missed a Wilfried Zaha. Yes, he's undergone some treatment. So the only goal in this match was scored by a furniture hungry Chris Wood. Yes, Burnley are beaten a Crystal Palace 1-0. So as I predicted last time, San Digit is on his way to climbing up the table. So one more prediction that is come correctly. Moving on to a match between a Sheffield United and a West Ham. So Sheffield United are lost one more game in this campaign as they are still on the bottom of the table, with the West Ham striker Sebastian Haller is scoring a goal. It was a very surprising because it was the first goal of Sebastian Haller in quite a long time, probably his last goal for West Ham also. Coming to a very exciting match that was between a Fulham and a Everton. So Everton is beaten a Fulham 3-2 as Dominic Calvert-Lewin, all three of them have scored 2 goals as they are taken the lead. Luca Digne has put a assist for one of the goals as Abelululialu Dokore is scored the first goal of his Everton career as they are taken the lead. Fulham are tried to came back with 2 goals. They are also gotten a penalty, and as tradition goes, Fulham are missed it. That person is done a Steven Gerrard and is fallen down on the ground and is completely missed a penalty. After this match, Fulham continue to be the team that they are and are currently on the second bottom of the table, and probably they will remain there for their entire life. Moving on to a match that was all about rivalries, that was between a Tottenham Focus and a Manchester Shaky. This match is a very symbolic as it was a match between a Jose Mourinho and a Pep Guardiola. Tottenham are taken a early lead with Heung-min Sonaldo as he scored a 4th minute goal. So Manchester City are gotten a couple of chances. So in the first chance, Kevin De Bruyne is hit the ball to his own player, Gabriel Jesus, as it is called an offside. After that, their defender Aymeric Laporte is put on 1 goal, but it is said that Gabriel Jesus is put on a hand like this, and it's touched him, so they are told it is a handball and they are not given a goal for that. Bundi goal of Sonaldo, Giovanni Lo Celso is came on and he scored a quick fire goal after 35 seconds as he's got an assist from the legendary Harry Kane. So after this match, Tottenham Kolipukas are gone on top of the table. Their coach Jose Mourinho is very happy as he set 2 goalies with just 1 stone by beating a Pep Guardiola and also going on top of the table. Coming to a match between a Ladies United and a Arsenal. So this match was a very exciting in a way as Leeds are scored on 10,000 goals on shot, but nothing is gone in as Arsenal goalkeeper Bert Leno is put on a 1-2 saves as he saved the game and the match is ended in an nil. One interesting thing that had happened in this match was that a Pepe of Arsenal is thought is Zidane and is put on a ditchy for one of the Ladies United players as he's gotten a red card from the referee and is going to face a 3-match ban. It is not going to be much of a difference for him as he was anyway not playing for Arsenal. So coming to a match between a Manchester United and a West Bromwich Albion. In this game, the first half was very exciting as there were a lot of shots and lot of attempts on goal, but it is sadly not gone in. There was one appeal for a penalty in this match, which was not given sadly. Fernandes is not found guilty in that foul. So West Brom were not given a penalty. So a complete 180 has happened after this as Manchester United are gotten a penalty. Yeah, and Bruno Fernandes is came to take on the penalty. So first attempt is not scored a goal and he's completely missed it. But then the referee is told, hey, how can that happen? You have been given a penalty. You are supposed to score. You cannot just miss it. So they told him to retake the penalty and he's done like that ballerina and he scored on a goal. I just want to ask one question to all the Manchester United fans that are watching. Is Donny van de Beek ever going to play for your team? No, why are you wanted to buy him? You could have given that 30 million to me only. If it was only for sitting on the bench, I would have accepted it anyway. So if you are not playing him, give me only, no? So coming to a match that I was very much interested in, the match between a Liverpool and a Leicester City. So in this match, Liverpool are got an early goal with Johnny Evans putting a own goal. He thought he is on the other side of the goal and is put in a ditchy inside his own goal. So with that, we are taken the lead. So after that, Robertson is came along and is put on cross for a Diego Jota who he scored. This is the 4th goal that he scored in 4 matches at Anfield. So I was as a very lucky person as I am putting him in my team and I am also made him a captain like an intelligent person. So in the 56th minute one more thing is happened as a Naby Keita is gotten injured. And this is one more injury for Liverpool. ಯಾರು ಹೇಳ್ಬಿಟ್ರಪ್ಪ ಇನ್ನು ಎಷ್ಟು ಜನ ಕಾಲು ಮುರ್ಕೋತೀರಾ ಕೈ ಮುರ್ಕೋತೀರಾ ನನ್ನ ಕೈಯಲ್ಲಂತೂ ನೋಡೋಕ್ಕಾಯ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. After this, Bobby Firmino is gotten a chance. He's almost scored a goal, but by 1 year margin he's missed the goal and he was very unlucky in that. Moving on, the youngest player of Liverpool, James Milner, is put on one cross for a Bobby Firmino as he came back and he scored the goal for them. So as I said, he must be have practicing with a Ronaldinho and another prediction that of mine is came true. So throughout the match, Leicester City did not have even one chance as Brendan Rodgers is found out why he was removed from Liverpool as Liverpool is won the game 3-0 and are gone on to the 2nd position in the league. Coming to the last but one match that was between a Aston Villa and a Brighton and Hove Albion. Everybody thought Aston Villa's form will continue and they will win this match, but a surprise has happened as Danny Welbeck, who I thought had retired, he came back and he's scored one goal for a Brighton and Hove Albion after I don't know probably 20 years. So Aston Villa is somehow equalized, but towards the end of the match they are left one side of the field empty as Solly Marchpass has gotten the ball and he's just blasted it to the top of the corner for the goal. So towards the end of the match, that lamppost of Brighton and Hove Albion is gotten a red card, but Aston Villa could not capitalize as they lost the match 2-1. Coming to the last match, that was between a Wolverhampton Wanderers and a Liverpool B-side. So in this match, I had two players from Wolverhampton Wanderers, Connor Cody and Saiso. Both are not played. Just like Mo Salah Dosa, like a Wilson, like one more person who I forgot to remove has been moved to the championship. So overall in this game week, I had only 10 players playing, dear friends. I don't know what is happening to my team. Now next game week, I think 5 of them are injured. I don't know whether I should play or just put one Tirupati Nama and just sit, dear friends. So early in this match, Southampton keeper McCarthy is put on a 3 saves. He's jumped like a frog from here, from there. He's put on 1 2 saves as he saved the Southampton. So after that, Cheethu Adams is put 1 more assist. He has Theo Walcott, who is another person who I thought had retired. He's came back and he's blasted a goal for Southampton United. Somehow towards the end, the Wolves are managed to take a shot on the goal and they're scored as the match is ended a 1-1. Surprisingly, Wolves after this match are on top of both Manchester City and Arsenal, but are still in the 9th position. When was the last time you saw this, dear friends? So with that, we will end this game week, dear friends. If you are liking the video, put a like button, put also a comment. You can tell anything, Pulse is a Dabban and Maga, or a FIFA Fakir is a Kachran Maga, anything you can comment, dear friends. Always a heart will come for you. So thank you, dear friends, for watching. Hope you have a great day. Pulkesi, bye bye.